Bob Long here live from the Wells Fargo Center. Villanova a 113-77 winner in the second game of the season against Nicholls State. The Colonels of Nicholls came out and tried to push the pace. It's what they do all the time. Came into this game scoring 111 points in their last game, having some momentum on their side, but this time it's the Wildcats of Villanova heading into triple digits after having 90 possessions, 9-0 possessions with the basketball offensively, led by Mikal Bridges, 23 points. He also had 4 blocks. He had 7 rebounds, and really just an overall phenomenal game for Mikal Bridges, who has many opportunities on the offensive end, is the recipient of a lot of passes. Haven't done as much on the basketball, but hasn't needed to. Dante DiVincenzo, a great night as well, 20 points. Jalen Brunson, steady as he goes, just continues to pour in the points, had a bunch of assists, and really was the guy that slowed everything down for Villanova. Nicholls, to their credit at times, was able to speed up Villanova, getting guys like Mikal Bridges and guys that you might not expect to handle the ball in the backcourt, was able to get them turning the ball over. The Wildcats with double-digit turnovers, a few of them in the backcourt as mentioned. But Jay Wright, all in all, thinks that this team played a very effective game tonight.
We're a team that needs a lot of work. You know, this is a young team for us. You know, usually we've got more juniors and seniors. You know, we have no seniors. We're playing some freshmen, so we have a lot of work to do. But I think we have the potential to be a really good defensive team. And I think you saw some of that tonight. It was more athleticism tonight than defensive technique. You know, their philosophy is to press you, turn you over, and when you get into the half court, almost let you score, so they can get back. It's hard to play against. So I was very impressed with how we handled it early, and really the energy early from Mikal. We got Dante in there right away. Dante always brings us energy. I think we got him in with like a minute 30, and I wanted to keep that energy going.
Villanova shot 58% from the field, 43% from the three-point line, relying on their freshmen a lot in the second half. For the vast majority of the first half, the first 16 minutes of the game, no starter had played less than 12 minutes on the floor. The reserves seeing very little, but then in the second half, seeing a lot more of Demir Cosby-Roundtree, of Colin Gillespie, and Jermaine Samuels played a good portion of the second half. Jay Wright had a lot to say in the postgame press conference about how important it'll be for those 3 and really those 4 when you take Omari Spellman into the mix as well, a redshirt freshman, in terms of their impact on the team this year and what they'll need out of that quartet.
They're gonna be our depth. You know, that's what, in the past, you know, we showed team. You know, we've had Mikal and Dante coming off the bench, and that's some big time players coming off the bench. Now it's freshmen. So that's why I say early we might not look great, but I think by the end, if those guys can really learn how we play, that's what's going to make us a good team. Omari really is one of our. We have good ones. One of our top 3-point shooters. I'd be careful saying it because we got some pretty good ones, but he really is. You know, and he does it every day. You know, we do shooting drills and we chart shots. He makes his threes. He actually hasn't shot it as well as he can. Even free throw shooting, he's a good free throw shooter. He's just starting. I think still a little nervous, but he'll get comfortable. And he really can be a good 3-point threat.
Have you been able to figure out the last time you guys had a big man with that kind of offensive skill set that early in his career?
Not. he reminds me a little bit. This is a stretch, but I was just trying to think of a big man like a John Pannone that can face the basket and score, but also big and burly enough to play. You know, that's high praise. No one knows that in the room, probably but us 3. But you know what I mean? That skill level, right?
Once again, Jay Wright, Mikal Bridges, Dante DiVincenzo after the game. Villanova a winner, 113-77, and this is Bob Long live from the Wells Fargo Center.